just coming in on Prime Minister Modi's visit to the UK. You can see in the visuals, the Prime Minister in UK, he's meeting the officials in London. Prime Minister meeting UK PM Keir Starmer right now at the visuals on your screen. Prime Minister Modi, remember, is on a 2-day visit to UK, and the big outcome that is expected, that is hoped for, is the new trade deal between India and the UK. The free trade agreement may be signed, the landmark UK-India free trade agreement that may change, that may double the bilateral trade from current $60 billion to $120 billion may be signed as Prime Minister Modi meets Keir Starmer today. This is Prime Minister Modi's 4th visit to the UK, and we just saw the visuals of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi meeting UK PM Keir Starmer. Remember, this is a very, very crucial visit that the Prime Minister is undertaking. He's on a 2-day visit to the UK. The key focus of this visit will be the formal signing of the India-UK Free Trade Agreement. He is also expected to meet possibly meet King Charles. Lavina Tandon joins me on the phone line on this. Lavina, the two Prime Ministers have met. The visuals are here of the two Prime Ministers meeting. What more do we know? What has been discussed? What are we expecting today?
What we are expecting is that now they will go on and have their bilateral talks on the strategic partnership that's on various things like health, education, and many other tech, terrorism, support in counter-terrorism, supporting intel. All of those bilaterals will be taken stock of. That is the first prime thing. And of course, then towards the afternoon, we are looking at the signing of the FTA, which holds a great value for Britain as I speak. Just now, the two things that are of prime importance for Britain as an export to India, one is Scotch whisky and the car. The car industry in India is at its lowest. And so this deal is being sold as a very, very important and strategic deal that Britain is making with India, the biggest till now. They have done it with Australia, they've done it with New Zealand, but it is this deal that is the biggest and feeds into the global Britain post-Brexit scenario. So that's the most important thing. And of course, then Prime Minister Modi is going to be meeting King Charles III in his, not in London, but just outside. And then he heads off to Maldives. But if you have more questions, I would love to tell you a bit more about how this FTA holds significance for the United Kingdom.
Well, yes, Lavina, please please explain for our viewers. This is a very, very crucial visit. The free FTA is on the cards. We are talking about India-UK comprehensive strategic partnership also that may be discussed. We're also looking at not just economic ties, but also defense, innovation, tech, research, etc. What more do we know, Lavina?
Yes, two words can I just say for this trip. One is turbocharging the economy through FTA and taking stock of what is happening in the strategic partnership, as you mentioned. Now, there are lots of nitty-gritties in that. One being that they're pushing for education. India is a big market for education. Southampton happens to be the first university that has opened its campus in India, and more such are going to happen. So this is what is coming off the comprehensive strategic stock taking. And with Prime Minister Modi, there are a lot of bigwigs, industrialists and businessmen from India and from here who would be holding sidelined talks on taking stock, how to take these partnership and strengthening it more, and for both the economies to benefit. So that if that happens on the strategic partnership side, as with regards to the FTA, it is a very huge topic here in the United Kingdom because this, as I mentioned, is the biggest deal. It is expected to boost the economy by $4.8 billion pounds year to year over a period of few years, a few decades till 2035. It is also going to be an injection of 6 billion, as the British government is saying, also impetus to a lot of jobs. And I'll tell you how it really means for a layman perspective. For example, India, interestingly, surpassed France to be the biggest importer of Scotch whisky. Just the Scotch whisky is going to make a huge difference to the United Kingdom. They have pushed for the tariffs to be brought down from 150% to 75% in the recent times, and then 40%, and the interest, the tariff will go down to 0%. Now, this is where the biggest job impetus comes to the UK. It is estimated 2,200 kind of jobs. So that is a very, in Scotland and in Midlands, much required, because job concentration here in the United Kingdom is very much in London, and they want to diversify. So this industry helps them sell that dream as well. Now,
Lavina, could you tell us a little more about how this free trade agreement will also help India? You're talking about the boost in jobs, the boost in economy of the UK. But how does this FTA benefit India, since we are talking about boosting the trade volume by almost doubling the trade volume?
Yes, exactly. So talking about India, what India gets is a huge value market. So if Britain gets a bigger market, they get a bigger value here in United Kingdom. India is going to get 90%, tariffs will fall down by 99% on food, on gems, on tech, on electric cars. So these are the things that in textiles, very, very important textiles. So for people living here and footwear, gems, textiles and food, these are very, very important industries that will see